What's up, everybody? It's your boy Incredible Joe, and I'm back at it again another video. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that notification bell so that you can get these videos first. You can like first, you can comment first. Yes, sir. Today it's dark in the car. It's dark outside. Y'all see what's going on. I'm in Mexico meeting the Mexico meeting location. Finally got the car dialed in, tuned up. Now I'm finna see what the car can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite curious. Pop this hood. I'm quite curious to see what it can do. I've tested against some cars, and it did pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I want to dial the car up a little bit more, but as of right now, I'm not just butthurt about what the car did. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what it does tonight. I'm gonna hook the GoPros up. We're gonna get it going. But I want to talk about something. I saw a lot of y'all were not the happiest about me not saying my numbers. You feel like I was being secretive. Just to clear the air, don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it to heart. A lot of YouTubers, they may post numbers, but it doesn't mean it's their numbers. Believe me, there's a lot of YouTubers that do a lot of stuff that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things in the car community. A lot of stuff is secret. You know what I'm saying? Because the car community got to a place now to where everyone lies about stuff. So it's just like, I'm just not gonna tell you what I got then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, certain people will know, yes, the people closer to you, but it's a car thing. And a lot of y'all are in the car community, so I really expect a lot of y'all to know where I'm coming from with that mentality. It's not my ego. It's a lot of cars that will destroy me. It's not my ego. It's simply because of I'm in the car scene. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, are you gonna tell somebody how much money you got in the bank? You gonna tell everybody your credit score? You gonna tell everybody how much money you make at your job or as an entrepreneur with your own business? No, this is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? These power numbers is like the money in the bank. I'm not gonna necessarily just tell everybody what I got. You know what I'm saying? So it's not stroking my ego. It's not me being secretive and not being personal, because I feel like I'm one of the more open YouTubers on YouTube. It's just simply some things I'm just not gonna speak on. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all kind of upset about it, but I apologize. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I want to kind of clear the air on that. I know some people were triggered. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of y'all that won't even say your numbers. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in the car community, they be like, oh yeah, I got 500, and they got a 900 horsepower car. Like, it's just one of those things. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it personally. Don't take it to heart. Don't think Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can think what you want to think, but I know what it actually is. You know what I'm saying? I'm open with y'all about everything. So I just want to kind of clear the air on that, just so y'all kind of understand where I'm coming from. I don't just like a D word, a B word on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not my stilo. But without further ado, like I said, we in Mexico. I'm gonna try to line a car up with some nice, evenly matched cars and some cars that hit above the belt. You know what I'm saying? Just to see where I'm at, because that's what you got to do. You got to see where your car is at to know how you may stand up against this car or that car. And every car is different. So it may be a ZL1 with the same thing I got going on. You know what I'm saying? But every car is different, so it won't respond the same. So tonight, that's what we're doing. I'm bringing you the Mexico content, starting out 2020 right. January, I haven't posted as much because the car's been put up all month long, pretty much. Like, getting mods done, tuned, this, that, and the third. Just getting stuff done. The car's been pretty much put up. So now I'm coming back strong, hitting the ground running, you know what I'm saying? So, but before I hook these GoPros up, before I turn the camera off and do all that kind of stuff, like I said, don't take it personal. A lot of you should understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Not all YouTubers show you their real numbers. I always remember that. You know what I'm saying? I saw somebody bring up, I'm not gonna say his name. A lot of YouTubers show y'all track times. A lot of them not showing you numbers. You get the track time, you try to guesstimate how much power he makes. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it personal. That's all I gotta say. But next time I turn this camera back on, you will see the GoPros on. And you're gonna see some nice races tonight, I ain't gonna lie, because it's about 45 degrees. That's boost weather. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. so we finally done, man. I had some good runs tonight, I ain't gonna lie. Let me show y'all what happened to the camera though when I was racing the GTR, just so y'all know. Boom. This is what happened to the camera. It turned sideways and y'all, they kind of crazy or stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna look at the footage and hopefully it's not a bunch of botched footage on this camera, because it happened a couple times when I raced the AMG and when I raced the GTR. So we're gonna see, but I mean, just to kind of break it down and give you guys a little bit of a overview, I ran the AMG, and it was that AMG is I ran him before, but he's making over 600 wheel horsepower, over 600 torque. The problem with the AMG is that it's heavy, but I beat that car from a 50 roll. We did 50 roll twice. I beat him from a 50. I went and beat him by a car both times, and then from a 40 roll, I beat him by about a car and a half, 2 cars. So the ZL1's running pretty nice. And then when I raced the GTR, we did 40, 60, 40. From the 40 roll, he put half a car on me. Then from the 60 roll, he put a car on me. And then from 40 roll, he put half a car on me again. So I did very well against the GTR from a 40 roll. And I think he makes over 600 horsepower as well. I think he's a full bolt on E85 GTR. So he's not slow by any means, you know what I'm saying? Nice GTR too, nice black colored GTR. But like I said, I told y'all, the ZL1 is not slow by no means. It's just not producing what I would want it to produce, and like I know it'll produce, you know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. We're gonna get some stuff tweaked up, get tuned in, dialed in a little bit better than what we are. Not saying that it's terrible right now, but it's not what I know the car can be. I know that car can be really fast, you know what I mean? So I'm excited. After seeing these races tonight, I know what the car is capable of. I know that the car can be like extremely dangerous, especially to the normal cars. See, this is the thing, we had a couple cars out there. Like one car was a twin turbo Mustang GT. He was over 1,000 horsepower. You know, we had over 1,000 horsepower Corvette C7 Z06 out there. Those kind of cars I'm not really worried about, because normal people aren't driving those cars at all, not even a little bit. So when you look at the cars that I'm going to be racing, I'm out of breath, y'all, my bad. Whew. Let me catch my breath. All right, call my breath. Anyway, so like I said, now that I know where the car sits with a lot of different cars, I'm not worried about cars like 1,200 plus horsepower Mustang GT, 1,300 plus C7 Z06. I'm not worried about those cars. Normal people aren't driving those cars on the street anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's 45 degrees outside. The Z06 didn't race anybody. He couldn't get the car to hook at all. The Mustang, he was spinning in 4th gear. So it defeats the purpose for those cars to even be out there, especially this time of year. Later on in the summer, that's a tad bit different. You know what I'm saying? But I'll also be faster come summertime as well. So like I said, I got a lot of stuff planned for the car, and like it really puts me in good spirits, because when I saw that the car didn't do what I wanted to do on the dyno, it didn't bum me out. It didn't ruin my vibe. It was just like, you know, one of those head scratchers. And where do we go? So I figured out, you know what I'm saying, I had a little issue with the car. That was on my behalf, but we're gonna get some stuff together, man. That car's gonna be running really strong. I was driving very well tonight. I haven't raced that car since November. So for me to run the car and drive it the way I did tonight, with it being almost 2-3 months later, I was very proud of myself, you know what I'm saying? Nice crisp shifts, you know what I'm saying? Going to 5th has always been a problem for me. I've always had a problem going to 5th gear. I have to keep myself from lifting going into 5th. I don't know why, because going from 2nd to 3rd is just like going from 4th to 5th, but for some reason I want to lift so bad when I go to 5th gear. So it's just one of those things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to work on getting better at that part of things, because when you're doing a 60 roll, 6160 or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, it's like kind of have to shift to 5th. So you know, I don't ever have to worry about shifting to 6th, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta shift to 6th, man, you a bad man. I ain't trying to mess with you, you know, not like that, I ain't. So the car did pretty well. Like I said, I've run that's 4 cars now, and like I said, the car is doing very well. It's punching where I expected to punch right now. It was the power and torque that it has. The car has enough torque to really jump out there, but those power numbers is what I'm needing to go ahead and skyrocket a little bit, because that's what's gonna keep me out there. With the GTR, I don't know if you can see on the video, I actually pulled on him on the 40 rolls both times we ran. I would pull and then he kind of lurched me back in. But this is the thing with a GTR, a 600 plus horsepower GTR, you know what I'm saying, you're literally, it's just a computer. Like, that's all it is. That car is shifting so quick. It's all-wheel drive. Like, to beat a GTR in a manual car, man, like, first of all, I'm rear-wheel drive, so to beat a GTR that makes 600 horsepower, I need to be making at least 750 to 850. Like, you need to be making some power to outrun a GTR that's all, you know what I'm saying, with 600 plus. So, and every GTR runs different as well. You can have a GTR with like the same horsepower numbers, or not, I'm sorry, with the same tunes and mods and stuff like that, and just all those cars just react different. You know what I'm saying? I run, what is that? That's 2 GTRs now. I didn't record the other one. I'll run that same GTR and I recorded this time so you guys can see what the car looks like against that one. But like I said, every GTR is different, every car is different. I just know what I did against that one, and that really surprised me, to be honest. So it's got a lot of good stuff coming for the channel. Like I said earlier, y'all, don't take what I do personal. You know what I'm saying? If I ever decide I'm not telling you something, it's for a legitimate reason. So that's it, leave it at that. But track season's coming up, track opens in March. I do still plan on going to Texas 2K. I plan on getting some more stuff done to the car before Texas 2K, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that as well. But man, we looking good. We looking good. So I've been seeing some people DM me, you know what I'm saying, they got different cars, getting different mods done. Congratulations to all of you, man. Y'all keep on grinding, keep staying positive. It's a lot of negativity in the world now for some reason, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a positive person, stay positive and pass the positivity on to everybody that you see, your neighbor, your neighbor's neighbor. Pass it on, man, so that we can continue to, so that we can start getting out of this negative shell that we in, because I see a lot of negativity in my comments too, and I have no clue why. I just do, you know what I'm saying? So let's work on that as well, because I'm not responding to it. I'm just gonna be honest. If you got anything stupid to say in my comment section or negative, I'm act like I didn't see it. I'm keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? So you're not phase me, but who wants to see that if you don't have to be that way, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna check this footage, make sure it's good footage. So if it is, yes, but if it ain't, I apologize, you know what I'm saying? So like, subscribe, comment, and share. It's your boy, the Incredible Joe. I love all of you. Appreciate you all for the support, and I pray that you keep supporting me from here on out. It's your boy, the Incredible Joe, like I said before, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.